Hey guys, this is Chris from KRC Creations. I am coming to you to show you my DIY project for my ribbon organizer. I have had ribbons all over the place and it was hard to keep track of. So what I did was I had these boxes laying around. These are boxes I got from our Kroger. They were like, I think they were on sale for like $1.99. And they're like shoe boxes, the plastic shoe boxes. So what I did is I put my ribbons in there. Let me show you this one. These are for my silk ribbon, well, satin ribbons. For this one, I'm going to actually demonstrate how you do this. But I have all my ribbons here. And what I do when I want the ribbon, I just pull it from here and it comes out for the length that I want. And each one, I have a red one, yellow one, white one, all the colors. Let me show you the inside. Inside there is all my ribbons, and they're tied together from the outside with a bow with another ribbon, which is poly ribbon. So I have that on that side, and then there's another one on this side that keeps them straight. And then you just pull them out and you use them, and they're stackable. You just put the lid on there. You can change them out by untying the bow and change out the ribbon if they run out. That's for my satin ribbons. For my curling ribbons, which is typically longer, they look like this. So what I did was I put 4 in a box, and I have them coming out of a hole here. You just pull right out like that for how much you want. You just cut that off. Just rolls just like that. And then there's 2 on this side. Again, the white, the gray just pulls right out, and then the blue, it pulls right out. And there 2 are tied here with poly ribbon on both sides. So that's the demonstration of my poly ribbon. And here's another one that I have in different colors. Let me show you. There's my gold and my brown and my yellow and my peach or pink. I think that's pink. Yeah, that's pink. And again, they're tied here. One thing though, you want to make sure your ribbon is coming from underneath. I have to change this one because they're coming from over top instead of underneath. Because when they come over top, they get tangled. If they're underneath, they won't. They'll come straight out and you won't have any problems. So I'm going to demonstrate to you how to make your own ribbon organizer. What you're going to need, I'm going to do curling ribbon. So I'm going to use 4 for this box. You're going to need your ribbon. You're going to need a box. You don't have to use these plastic boxes. You can even use a shoe box. And you're going to need a drill. So give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, what I'm going to do is, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to place the ribbons inside the box to line them up. And they have large holes at the end for the poly ribbon to go through. So they're in like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one side at a time. So you want to be sure that when you have them in that they're facing down this way to come from underneath. So this is an older one, and it always gives me problems, but yeah, this one's coming down. And let me go get some poly ribbon, 1 second. Okay, I have 2 strips of poly ribbon here, and you want them to be fairly thick so that when it goes through to make the knot, it won't slip through the hole. So I have 2 pieces of that, one for each side, and put those to the side. And what you're going to do, I don't really feel like measuring and doing everything. This is like for my organization, so I don't really care if everything is precise. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to eyeball it when I make these holes. So I'm going to make this one. Oops, you might want to turn down your video a little bit. I'm going to just eyeball it and drill a hole right here through this one. Okay, turn down your volume just a little. So there's that one. And I like to do one whole side at a time, so I'm just going to flip this around and put the hole on the opposite side here. So now that we have those two holes, what I do is I just eyeball the front here. And then I'll put two holes here and here so that the ribbon can come through. Sort of in the middle of where the poly ribbon is. So right here. And another one over here for this one. Get my fingers out of the way. So right now you should have 4 holes. So you're going to take your poly ribbon and you're going to feed it through. Just feed it through the curling ribbons spool here. Be careful if you take it out, make sure you put it back with the ribbon coming from underneath. Can't tell you how important that is, but it is important. And then you bring this one back out, unless you want to have to redo it like I have to do mine. Come through here, and then you're going to feed it through this hole here. There you have it. Now what you want to do, what I do, is I just go and I take my scissor here, and I'm just going to split this poly. That's why I use poly, because it's easier. Cut it, and then just going to split it all the way down to where the hole is. It's going to make it easier to make a bow. Just tie that into a bow. This is easier for release too, when you need to change the ribbon. Simple bow, doesn't have to be all pretty or whatever. You can do this any way you want, to tell you the truth. You can, I don't know, just make a knot. You can use rods, you can use whatever, just so as long as it's secured inside and they're not rattling around inside there. So just make a simple bow on that side. And come on this side, and again, split your poly. Go. Omi from Beautiful Creations, she makes tying bows look so easy. I admire that about her. She just whip them out, and they're so beautiful. I have to work at mine, as you can tell, even when I'm not even trying to be like whatever. Mine's just come out horrible. So I'm working on it though. Once you have that secured, what you want to do is you want to feed your ribbon through these holes here. So you have a ribbon here, and then you feed it through this hole. And your other one, and then you feed it through this hole. There you have it. So this is how your ribbon would work. You just pull it whenever you need some, and it comes right out. And then you can always roll it back in if you pull too much. And what I do to make it nice and tidy, I just cut my ribbon bow here, so I don't have all this extra ribbon hanging off. Cut that. There we have it. And I'm not going to show you the other side because it's just duplicate of what we did here. Then you go and you put your lid back on and you have your ribbon organizer. Whenever you need them, all you have to do is just pull it out, pull some out, use it, snip it off so you have some hanging so you don't have to go back in and thread it. And here you go. You have your ribbon and you can move on to your next projects. So this is my 4 organizers here. And I'm doing a lot of cleaning and organizing in my soap room, so I'm gonna have a few DIY projects for you guys. I figure if I'm doing this stuff to make my life easier, you guys are soapers, a lot of people who are subscribers to my channel, hopefully this can help somebody else. As I told you before, I am a total DIY chick. I love do-it-yourself projects, so look out for those in the mix of my soap stuff. So I hope you appreciate that, and I hope you like my DIY soap ribbon organizers. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.